it's Liz here, and today we are back with our 15-minute art drawing, learn how to draw colour and shade, and we are at project number 9, looking out a window. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, as usual I am using my book that I decorated the front couple of pages there just to take away the plainness of it, and yeah, so project number 9 on the nice blank new page. So shell last week did okay, I think. Cactus, yep. Anyway, let's get on and see how we get on with the window frame. Right, I'm just going to get a clip and clip this open. There we are. Right, I've got my pencil, my fine liner pen. I don't know if we'll do the fine liner pen today because it doesn't look like there's many outlines in this. I've got my paintbrush and my Kuretake pens, which are water-based, so we can use water with these as usual. And yeah, and that's the way the colouring is going to go. Although she says use pencil, use felt pens, marker pens, I've decided that from now on this is the way I'm going to go, because the colouring in is that's the way it's working best for me. I did just the felt pens here and here before I started, I think, changing into kind of watery based things, maybe, yeah, here. And I think you can see the difference between the ones that are just like just playing with the pens and adding a little bit of water. Just kind of, I think, just suits me better. So that's the way I'm going to go, because the colouring in it isn't really the point. The point is feeling a wee bit more confident drawing things so that we can then draw things in our journal when we want to. So let's see how we're going to do this. So first of all, step 1, begin by drawing the window frame and then the elements you can see inside it. Alternatively, you can trace the template on page 230. Well, we're not up for tracing, we're up for just going with the drawing. So rectangle and then a rectangle inside will be my first step, and I'm going to go quite big with this because I don't want to have to colour wee tiny bits and wee squares and things. Does she colour everything in? No, there's white left. So yeah, I'm going to go quite big, I think. So an oblong or a rectangle. So let's try about that size. Now that didn't go quite straight, and I'm wanting to start off straight. That's because I've got to set this book at an angle for the camera. That's my excuse, an angle for the camera. And then that's a bit straighter there, like that. Right, and then an inner one. For the window frame. Right, okay, and then we will do, I think, the squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. So we need to do one in the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roughly about there. And then we've got to do that. Oh, now we need a double. That just wasn't quite as easy as I thought. We need to do a double line down. See, I've got confused already. I need a double line in here. Oh dear. Right, so a double line in there and then this wee end one. Yeah, I think that's it. I suppose you've got to remember that you're not trying to be realistic as such. You've still got to remember that this is a drawing. And again, I'm sloping off to the one side. I think it's because like I'm not really getting to do this straight on. See, it always goes up. Let's do that down one and then join. Well, it's straight enough. It's really not straight at all. Anyway, there's still lots of things to add. So what will we do next? Will we do this tree next? So it's coming out, its branches are just below that bottom window, and it's out and down and then up and then right. And now we can do the foliage, which is just that, and then that, something like that. And then the one on the other side, we've got coming out of there like that. There, and some leaves there, and then oh, this needs, right, this needs a bottom frame, because otherwise those windows will be floating. Yeah. Just noticed that there. Right, so we could tidy this up a wee bit. Right, okay, so now we need the hills. So the first hill is going from here, here, and just down to that tree. And then the second hill is going from here to here, and then the land is going kind of straight across like that, and then we've got little flowers. Like that, and then some sort of bush or something there, which looks like fingers, like that. Maybe not quite like that, maybe like that. Right, okay, so yes, choose 3 shades of green marker pen for the grassy areas. Colour the most distant area first with the lightest green marker, working your way forward to the darkest foreground. Leave negative space for the flowers and the bush, as these will be filled in with colours later. So we're going to do green, green and green. So we need a... oh, excuse me. Let me just see if you're with me. Yes, you're with me. Right, you need a green, green and a green. And I've got my water dish. I've got my little paper palette. Right, so I need let me just move that up there and that there. 3 shades of green, our palette. Let me just check that you can see everything. Yes. Okay, so it was green, light green, and a little bit of water. I think actually the light green could go straight on. Right, and then a darker green. For this. And then a darker green again. And we've got to go round the bush. And round the flowers. Here we are. Right, so that's that. Using 2 different green coloured pencils, scribble the tops of the trees. So she's left little white bits to signify that it's leafy. That's a different colour again. Let's see. I've got this. That'll do. Now I'm not sure. Leave bits. I suppose. If we scribble it like that, it kind of signifies, and then leave little white bits. So all of this in this pane of glass here is tree, and then that is tree, and then I'm trying to sugar it so that it looks like leaves. I think that's actually working quite well, quite effective. be a little bit darker over here, just to give it a little yeah, why not? Okay, so that's us done with the greens. Let's turn the page. Oh, you can add the stems of the flowers at this stage using the dark green. I'm wondering if we should use the not quite so dark. I'm going to give them wee leaves because they just look odd that there's wee lines. Right. So next add the trunk of the trees using a very dark brown and then pink for the flowers. Then add some little grass details to the middle area using the darker green. Yeah. Right, so a brown. That's beige. Let's try that. And we've also got, here's the brown, light brown. So we've got that, and we've got, oh, that's a very orangey brown. I think we'll use the beige. So we just do these solid. I think that bit in there should be green as well. Oops. Don't think I used the right shade of green there. It's better. Right, what else were we to do? The pink for the flowers. We'll just add a wee dot of the darker straight from the pen. Yeah, right. Then add some grass using the other pen. So let's just wipe all this using the darker pen. Is that this one? Some little grassy bits. Right, I think that's enough of that. So is that bush just getting left white? That looks odd, doesn't it? Is that it? Finally add the window frame. I chose a very dark blue to give the impression. I decided to use marker frame. Right, so I'm going to colour that bush in. I'm going to use that brighter green, because I'm not sure that that just looks like you've missed it. There. I also think it's a wee bit odd that the sky's not getting coloured in, but hey ho. Right, a blue. That'll do. So we'll just round the window frame. I'm trying not to get my sleeve all paint. Right. Then she's done like what looks like the wall on a darker blue again. Because I guess we can't have a window just floating in the air. But we'll use quite a lot of water, I think, and just do a kind of wall that's disappearing into the ether, into the unknown. I'm just so tempted to colour in the sky. But I'm just going to leave it. I wish my windows were straighter, because I actually think it's turned out all right. Apart from my windows, this bit should be straighter. I think for sure. Yeah, when I'm looking at it now straight on, I've got a big slope. But never mind. I think the basic thing is there. I do quite like how the trees and the leaves, well, the pretend leaves, I think. But there's nothing I can do now to straighten that up. But when I do my practice one over there, I'm sure I'll be able to get it straighter than that. What do you think? How are you getting on with yours? How's everybody doing? I think we're getting better. I think we're getting a wee bit more confident, I think. And yeah, I just wish I could straighten up. I could, you know, sketch round it, but I can't really do much about. It should be about there, but I can't do anything about that. Anyway, we'll do a straight one over here and I'll show you next week. But yeah, happy with that. Okay, so that's number 9, and that was, what's it called? Just window. Just windows. Right, let's sneak a peek to next week. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, that'll be handy for our journal. Everybody likes mushrooms in their journals. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We can go wild with all the colours. Yeah, good. But I'll definitely be having a practice because I want to do a straight one. But yeah, happy with that. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.